Do not purchase the structure deck Cyber's code. Now, as much as the excitement of getting a new world is kinda in the air right now, I feel like it's good to always remain calm, cool, and collected. Even though I already bought this, I'm kinda just warning y'all. Do not buy this box. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because the amount of generic link support that we already have from other unlockable characters and so on, it's basically more than enough to actually compensate for not getting this box. And even if you do take a look at the ultra rare cards in this specific deck, or structure deck I guess, they aren't necessarily too impressive. Encode Talker kind of does have a cool ability, but the effect isn't really too reliable, and of all the code talkers, I feel like this one might just not be it. If you do want to target a code talker, I would suggest you level up Yusaku to level 23. There you can actually get Power Code Talker, which can pretty much boost himself up to 4600 attack, which is much better than Encode Talker, man. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad card, but I'm just saying in most scenarios, this thing just isn't it. The other UR in the structure deck is Link Slayer, which it's pretty much just a free Cyber Dragon special summon if you control no monsters. It also has a kind of cool effect where you can discard 2 cards and then pop an equal amount. But basically, you don't need this at all. The effect is not really good. You won't really be using it too often either. It mostly just depends on what type of deck you're playing, but even in a Cyber's deck, I feel like you're better off just not running this at all. Now, the Great Buster is a reprint that was in a previous box. It is good, especially in Salaman Greats or just any regular Cyber's deck. If your opponent controls a monster that has higher attack than it, basically you'll be able to banish it. Kinda has the same effect as Malevolent Sin. But spending 1,000 gems just for these 3 cards isn't worth it. Now, the only one card in this deck that is actually worth getting is Microcoder. But for you to actually get it now is not really that great of an investment. I would say it would be better of an investment to actually wait until Code Talkers get better support and more monsters to actually go into, because the ones that we have right now aren't really good. If it cost 500, it would kind of be reasonable and I would actually consider it, but it's 1,000 and so no.